Does anyone have like, I guess it's a weird question, but has anyone's like mom told them about like what it's like being pregnant with like you or like, you know what I mean?
But all the weird things I hear are related to cravings, which again, I didn't have, so I don't understand. But my friend's mom wanted to eat cigarettes, like not even smoke them, but just like eat cigarettes. And so that is weird.
Did she like the smell?
She liked the smell, yeah, while she was pregnant too. Yeah. So like the tobacco, I guess, or something. She obviously never ate it or ever smoked it. And she wasn't even a smoker. So like it wasn't relevant to her, you know? It was just
I feel like that would happen to me.
Maybe.
I don't smoke cigarettes or anything, but if I smell the smell of cigarettes, I'm totally fine with, like, I know it's bad for you, but if I smell it, there's people who are like, oh, that's disgusting. But for me, I'm like, that smells fine to me.
Wait, like the burnt smoke or just like the smell of tobacco?
And the burnt smoke, tobacco. I like gasoline, like markers and stuff.
Gasoline.
Yeah.
I love gasoline. And rubber cement, yes.
Obviously, none of these are good to smell, but
especially. But yeah, I've had my fair share in elementary school, you know.
I've definitely heard of stories, though, of other women who have wanted to ingest things that are not supposed to be eaten. Mm-hmm. Like, they just smell like this one lady. She said she loved the smell of, like, laundry dryer sheets, and she loved it so much she wanted to eat it. She was like, I needed it inside of me. I craved it so much. She, like, carried laundry sheets around with her.
It sounds like a TLC show.
The person who eats their couch slowly, just,
yeah.
Very good.
So apparently, like, my mom, she just craved, like, a lot of, like, she craved, like, Coca-Cola. And then when I came out, I was, like, really dark-skinned. And my grandma was just like, it's because you drank all of that Coke. It's literally because you drank all that Coke. And now you're super dark-skinned.
That's actually super funny because that's like Tina's story where like her mom ate cookies and cream for her and she came out fair, and she ate, I guess, regular Hershey's for her sister, and her sister came out darker. So that's really fun.
I don't think I have any like weird stories, but at least in the case with my mom, I was born prematurely. I think like really, really premature, like 13 or 10 weeks early. So yeah, I think I came out like almost less than 2 pounds when I was born. But yeah, that was it though. My sister came out healthy though. She was like a fat 10-pound baby. So
damn.
I don't know why, but my brain was like, are you okay now?
Oh yeah, I'm good.
Have you seen him?
I think nothing's wrong with me.
Nuclear engineer now. He's totally chill.
He's a normal pound person now.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any like Asian or like other like culture like old wives' tales that your parents kept telling you? Like, for example, my parents believe that like the swirl on the back of your like kid's head, like where their hair like naturally kind of parts, like whether it's like left or right determines if the next baby is gonna be a girl or a boy. My parents were like, it's real.
Mine was something similar, but it was more of like the more swirls you had on my head is the stupider the child is.
Did you have swirls in your head, Jonathan?
I have 2, so I don't know if that's a good number.
I've always heard it that it was like the more swirls, the naughtier you are. Like,
oh yeah, I think it was that one, but yeah, around same.
So I was gonna say like that's funny how like same island, slightly different.
Or like I forgot what it's called, but like there's like Chinese or like other cultures where like certain like features of your face like are supposed to like be telling of like your personality. Like for example, like my partner has like pretty small like baby ears,
Yeah.
And his parents always like, that's because you're not a good listener, or like you're stubborn or something.
Yeah, I've heard like with your toes, if your second toe is longer than your big toe, it means you're gonna be like wealthier than your parents or something like that.
I heard with your second toe being longer than your first toe that you'll never get married.
I know. You're resisting the urge for me to be like, can someone look at my hair swirl?
Everyone's looking at their toes now.
Yeah. I'm either not gonna be married or I'm going to be richer than my parents.
After what Jonathan said, I'm like, crap, how many swirls do I have? Like 6?
If I wanted to be a mom, like, how weird is your, like, I'm already like a WebMD, like, I already think I have cancer every time there's something wrong, so I can't imagine my body changing so much, and I'm just like, I'm like, great, I have cancer, my baby got cancer, this is, according to WebMD, this is what's happening because I have a headache.
Oh no. So wait, what was the question?
Actually, I don't think there was a question. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no. But I feel like I also just I don't have enough anxiety or like thought to care too much.
Were you hoping for Cravings?
Like, just so that I could be like, you were weird, dude. Like, I really wanted X, Y, and Z with you. Like, shove some cigarettes in my mouth. But, like, it's fine that he was normal.
What were your expectations before you were pregnant? You know what I mean? Like, did they, like, meet what you were expecting? Or was it just, like, different in other ways?
Yeah. So I was really expecting morning sickness because apparently like that's a thing, you know? But the one thing that I didn't anticipate was that my body went through like maybe 3 or 4 stages of major like physical adjustments where my back or feet hurt for like a prolonged period of time where I really had to focus on like self-massage with golf balls, lacrosse balls, and just like death fist. So that is something I did not anticipate, like a 3-period stage. But yeah, other than that.
Have your hips been hurting?
No, because I'm super flexible. And apparently, if you're flexible, labor can kind of be like a weird shit show because the chemical that you produce is supposed to loosen like all your joints. So there's like a chance that I might just turn into spaghetti, which will not be fun. But yeah.
Turn into spaghetti as in like?
I don't know. That's just like kind of what was said. So like that's an anxiety that's been created for me. Like, what does that mean? Like, but I'll let you know.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll let you know. And like, you know how you mentioned like being sleep deprived after the baby comes? Like, honestly, I think your body prepares you for that by not letting you sleep fully because you're peeing like 6 times in the night. So I'm so used to just being like, okay, at this point. So I don't think a baby is gonna be a huge detriment to that anymore.
How's Luke feeling?
I guess we can all thank Jazzy for joining us for this episode, for being willing to open up to us about her experiences. And we wish you a safe birthing day, session, time,
Session.
whatever you want to call it. I hope it's quick. I hope it's as painless as possible.
Dude, you and I both.
Let it be acknowledged that Oregon State University in Corvallis, Oregon is located within the traditional homelands of the Marys River or Ampinefu Band of Kalapuya.
Following the Willamette Valley Treaty of 1855, Kalapuya people were forcibly removed to reservations in western Oregon.
Today, living descendants of these people are a part of the Confederate Tribes of Grand Ronde Community of Oregon and the Confederate Tribes of the Siletz Indians. The host of this podcast includes paid student employees from the Asian and Pacific Cultural Center. However, all views expressed in this podcast are solely of those of the speaker and do not necessarily represent the opinions of the Asian and Pacific Cultural Center or Oregon State University. This podcast was not subject to prior review or approval of professional staff.